Hi, I'm just going to do a quick update on taking some seeds of the dahlias. It's getting late in the year now. Well, it's September the 20th I think today, and as you might have seen in the last video, these are some of the seed grown dahlias which all come from this plant originally. And if you've watched the other video, you'll see that these are the old seed heads. Once they finish flowering, give them probably a week or so. I mean, during the summer when they're actually flowering, the best thing to do is deadhead them because it'll prolong the flowering. But towards the end of the year, towards the end of the season, we're collecting some seeds, so I always leave some on the plant to fatten up, like this one here and the one I just showed you over there. But all these you can see here are all seed grown dahlias, and you'll get a different type each time. Hard to tell what you'll get. That's what makes it very good, very interesting. Yeah, there's one there, but it's not ready to take off. You need to let them really fatten up, and then before you take them off, or once you take them off, cut them off with a cutters. You can squeeze the water out of them, like I showed in the previous video. You can do that on the plant if you like. But these leave them to fatten up and develop the seeds. Don't just take them off straight away. And if you look at this one, far too soon. You need to let it fatten up, and they'll go like a diamond shape. And the new buds, obviously, you can see are more rounded. And the old ones, like these, look. If you look at these, they're pointed. And that one's just finishing. So it's still got some petals on. All seed grain, except for the big red one there. Oh, and this orange, this one here is actually a tuber, which I bought a few years ago, and it's now got massive. But obviously when the bees pollinate it, they bring different genetics. There's some of the nice asters down here, by the way, flowering away. And zinnias, dahlia flower zinnias. And some more dahlias here. These are all seed grain, and this is two plants here, and even on the same plant you'll get different coloured flowers. Very bizarre, but they'll go all summer. Start them indoors about February, and then they'll go out as soon as the last frost. And the dog's left me a present on the path there. So yeah, it's a nice fat seed head here, look. That's pretty much, I would say, ready to take off. It's nice and firm. It's big. And just leave that somewhere to dry. And once it's dried out, you can peel off the green, and there'll be like a coil of seeds inside. At least 40 or so. Not all of them would be any good. You know, the success rate's not always that great. But the more you collect, the more chance you have. And then just plant them next spring. I would say indoors. Get them started early. There you go. And I've still got some in pots actually from what I did earlier this year. These are seed grown here in the greenhouse. It's quite small. But they'll come back the following year as well, providing you protect them, or you know, if you put some mulch over the ground where they're planted. Because obviously if you get frost where you live, they will die off. If it's a harsh frost or winter, wherever you live, you know, you need to protect them or pull them up and put them somewhere dry and dark, and then you're ready to go. But yeah, even the seed grown ones will come back. They'll form tubers eventually. In fact, this one here is one that's come back from last year. This one here has come back from last year. And those two yellow ones over there, they've come back from last year. The good thing as well is they'll flower the same year. So if you seed them this year, spring, they will flower that same year. Some zinnias there, they're all seed grown as well. Calendula, asters, everything's seed grown. Just collect the heads. Again, the asters are quite similar actually, you just don't quite know what you'll get. I can take the seeds from those purples, but they won't be purples. I'll take seeds from these orange, but they'll be totally different. You'd be lucky if you get one that's similar, like this one. I mean, this one's huge, big flowers. And I say I planted this from seed in February this year, and it's now what, 5 foot tall, and it's been flowering for the last 3 months, just constantly flowering. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing. Some nerines here coming up, and the old clematis. So yeah, just try and leave the dahlia heads on for a while. And lavender as well. I've had a few people ask about lavender. I planted some from seed. These are this year's. I have sold quite a few of them. And so I grow them and I sell them, and sold several thousand plants I would think this year. A couple of thousand at least. And I did plant a lot during lockdown. And this one is from 2 years ago. My first videos, but it doesn't seem to like it in this part here. It's flowered. It hasn't done too well. And yet some of the ones I planted this year have done far better. Nice big fuchsia. Again, you can do them from seeds as well. This is one of my other dahlia pompons. Well, I say pompon. Not really a pompon, but that's what's come from seed. Another little one there. Tiny little things. Like all seeds, all from seed. So you don't need to go spend loads on tubers. And do your own, and get your own varieties. And I'll show you the other lavender. What you're doing. Got some weeds there. Let's get rid of that weed out of the way. There's some of the other lavenders which are in the ground. They're far bigger. This is seeded this year. All this year. Another one here. Oh, they smell lovely. Another one here. This is quite tall, this one. You can see they do quite well. Got the dandelions. Some more zinnias. These zinnias are quite stunning actually, the colours. It's very vibrant. All the snapdragons. And some ferns. So yeah, worth a try. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, if you've got any questions, just post a comment underneath and I'll answer as soon as I can. I'm trying a bit more active now on the channel, so I will reply. Right, there's another little dahlia here opening up. You can see this is a small one, again from seed, but this one's only a small one. And yet you get some that are 4 or 5 foot tall and some that are 7 or 8 inches tall. Like I say, you just don't know what you're going to get. These are huge. Right. Well, like I say, leave a comment if you need to know anything. If you've got any questions. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.